Alright guys, on this video is just really another set of problems. Normally it would be a checkpoint, so an opportunity for you to see how you would do on them. You can kind of treat this video as that if you want, like try them ahead of time and then watch the video afterwards, or if you'd like me to go through these just to provide you a little bit of additional explanation to make you feel a little bit more confident, that's great too. So here we go. Here's four more. Again, before doing our Pythagorean theorem setup, we're going to acknowledge the sides that we have. So A, B, C, the hypotenuse is always opposite or across from the right angle. So here in parentheses, A, the quantity 2 root 14 squared plus B squared equals C squared. Again, this exponent has to be distributed to the coefficient of 2, so 2 squared is 4. The square root of 14 squared, the square undoes the square root, leaving you just 14. And then 4 times 14, 40, 16, 56. And then plus 12 squared is 144. These add together to 200. And then now that I've fully combined like terms and gotten just one number, I can undo the square by taking the square root. I know 4 goes into 200, and I also know 25 goes into 200, but the largest perfect square that goes into 200 is really 100. And then the square root of 100 is 10, so I have 10 root 2 equaling C. Alright, here in the next one I have A, B. Now, these are the same length, so I mean, if you labeled yours like this, that's totally fine. You'd get the same answer. The most important thing, though, is across from the right angle is C, the hypotenuse. So, A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Again, distribute that power. 5 squared is 25. Square root of 2 squared. The square gets rid of the square root to get just 2. Gives you 50. Same thing here, so 25 times 2. Adding these 50s together, you get 100. 100 equals C squared. Take the square root. Now, instead of looking for perfect squares that go into 100, I should realize that 100 is a perfect square, right? 10 times 10 is 100, so the square root of 100 is 10, and there's nothing left in the radical. So the length of my hypotenuse is 10. Alright, number 3. Longer leg B here is 6. I don't know A, and I do know C. So A squared plus B squared equals C squared in parentheses squared. 6 squared, 36. Distribute this power, so that's 36. And then square root of 3 raised to the power of 2 only gets rid of the square root. 36 times 3, 30 times 3 is 90. Plus 6 times 3 is 18, so 90 plus 18 is 108. Subtract 36 from both sides. And that gives you 72. Square root of 72. Again, look for the biggest perfect squares. And I know 9 goes into 72, but 36 also goes into 72 2 times. Square root of 36 is 6, which gives you A equaling 6 root 2. Alright, last one. Opposite the right angle is 8, so that's C. This is the longer leg, B. And I'm missing side A. So A squared plus b squared, which is 7, equals c squared, 8 squared. 7 squared is 49, 8 squared is 64. Subtract 49 from both sides. You get 15. Take the square root. There's no perfect square factors that go into 15, so my answer is just square root of 15.